say, oh yeah, I've been really horny.
Uh-huh.
And so I've been on Tinder, just like
I've been just like
window shopping.
I just want to know who I've meant to do it. But I just want to know who is on Tinder right now. Who's still hooking up?
Here's the thing: tons of people have flooded to Tinder.
Yeah.
It's super popular right
Even
now.
if just for the
way more hot people on Tinder than there used to be.
Really?
That has like increased, and then also like
because they don't have real life anymore. It's like how we're not at the comedy shows. We all got to do whatever.
it, well, and just and like
yeah.
even Tinder like sent out a couple messages like, hey
Y'all
guys,
slow down.
no, it was like, hey, we're so like COVID-19, you know, blah 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 blah. Definitely like please keep social distancing, but just know we have seen like I think it's something like a 90% increase in like continuous messaging over the last,
maybe people are just gonna talk more.
People are
That's
on
what I'm
Tinder
saying,
to like fucking flirt and like hook up, but it's like it has been interesting.
Okay, well, I applaud that. Like, y'all, please, like, don't
it's
breathe
like
on each
good.
other.
Like,
but
you know, another thing the listeners one person wanted us to talk about was like sexting in quarantine. I'm like, yeah, this is a great time to practice your sexting.
Yeah, well, what's funny is, remember that texting service that you told me about?
The sex bot.
The sex bot. Yeah, they texted me the other day, being like, hey, you're in quarantine. Maybe you and your lover would want to start sexting each other, even if from the other room or whatever.
Yeah, it's a fun way to like spice shit up. I don't know. Sexting is like a fun, just like easy or potentially easy way to like keep things sexy. I don't know. Like it's been helpful for me. Just like I mean, the amount of like porn being posted online, like amateur porn, like OnlyFans shit stuff, like on Tumblr and Reddit, and like you know, safe for work but Instagram appropriate stuff, like skyrocketing.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody's at home. Everybody's trying to like make money. Everybody's trying to like help everybody else out. And there's a ton of great porn being like put out there right now. Mm-hmm. And like, even though it's not like sexting, like two people talking, I think it is kind of a form of sexting because like, you know, I post naked pictures online. I sell porn like casually, right? Not in any sort of intense way. But like, for me, it's been like a fun, like horny outlet. Yeah. It's like, I like taking naked pictures of myself. And then, like, so many people message me, like, wanting to talk with compliments and things like that, and it's nice to selectively be able to engage that, even if it's just responding to, like, one comment. It's, like, small, little flirty forms of communication can make both people feel really good about themselves, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's a slightly augmented form of sexting, like comment sections.
Dude, I'm telling you, technology did the coronavirus because we are all falling more and more in love with technology right now. We are all spending more and more time on it, and it's just like the machines are taking over, and they are sending this virus to get us out of real life and into their little hands.
Yeah,
dude, it's so fucking creepy. But that's awesome because like I don't like that's what I don't like about Tinder is that it's really not that cool to keep talking that much. But I like having conversations with people. I like getting to know people. Now. So I'm like, hurrah! Okay, driven into my little Asperger's hands. The thing is like I love technology and everything, and it's like suits me so well. And I've been in the real world for too long.
I dislike technology, but I can appreciate it.
I need to fall back in love.
Oh man, I did notice this one thing on Tinder though. They have the super like feature, right? Mm-hmm. I realized I will super like I paid for it for just a minute, just like an unlimited swipe. But I think Tinder gave everyone unlimited swipes because I'm not paying for it, and I was just fucking going to town yesterday. Uh-huh. But I didn't have the reverse feature, which you do have to pay for still. I think they're like giving people some shit for free, right?
Yeah,
like all these companies are trying to like suck a fucking dollar out of this crisis.
Which, there's the way that different companies are handling this is very interesting and very telling, and I think will serve some of them well and some of them not so well.
Same.
Yeah.
So.
We'll talk about that more on our live stream tonight.
But like, when I was paying for it, I would super like some dudes, but mostly what I'm doing is I save my super likes only for like attractive trans girls. Like, and the reason for that being is because I want that trans girl to have to like look at me and tell me no, right? I don't want her just like breezing past me because what I've noticed in a lot of times, and I appreciate getting super likes from other trans girls because the reason is like a lot of times when I'm swiping, a thing that like a lot of trans girls do is put like the 3 best pictures of them up, and like because it's a really intimate thing. It's a hard thing to find pictures of yourself that you like for anybody, right?
Yeah.
And so for trans girls, there's usually 3 or 4 good pictures
Where they
of
really
you
pass.
where you, that are
Yeah.
super passable, but oftentimes they make you look super basic as well, like some basic bitch shit. And so if I'm just swiping through, not reading it, like, we'll like swipe no on them. So I'm like, yeah, fucking, look, you with the Starbucks cup, fucking fuck off, right? I don't give a
But
shit
their
about
bangs
that.
happen to look good in that one. And
But like, so when they super like me, it's like I go and I look at everybody's profile who does that, right?
Yeah.
And so then I read, I'm like, oh, good, right? Like,
Mhm.
I would rather date. I get what's going on in your picture selection now. I know you're probably, maybe you are just a basic ass bitch, but like, probably these are the only pictures you have of you where you're the most passable and you feel good about yourself, right? So, fun thing I learned about myself and realized, I hadn't actually like put it into words, but realized you ever do that where you're like doing a thing and then all of a sudden you like say it out loud and put thoughts to it, like you have a realization of like the motivation behind it. Yeah, this happened to me. That was some quarantine shit that happened to me.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to get on Tinder again and have some conversations with people. That's all I want to do in the first place. Yeah, that's tight. I had just been assuming people weren't using it as much right now or whatever, but of course, instead people are bored at home and spending a lot of time on their phones.
I had to delete Grindr.
Oh God!
Because it was fucking.
Now you know it's all your neighbors.
Unreal.
You really know who your neighbors are.
Yeah,
at this
God
point.
damn.
Shit.
Everyone and their grandma on Grindr fucking just like. I mean, my battery was drained. You know, every day I had to keep it plugged. Yeah. I mean, I turned notifications off, which helped, but then it's just like every time I open it, it just constant buzzing as like old messages like load. Fucking wild.
That's funny. Well, I can only imagine that there's going to be a whole problem where it turns out gay men keep fucking way too much during this and spread the virus more than anybody. Gay men, come on, don't make yourselves look bad.
Do you have any proof for this?
No, I'm just guessing that the behavior is going to follow that way because, Grindr. I mean, you're seeing it. That's your proof.
I mean, but not everyone on Grindr is gay. Like, a lot of the people hitting me up are, like, just explicitly, like, well, I mean, of course, they're saying they're, quote, straight, but, like...
Right, but, I mean, Grindr has expanded some, but it's still largely, like,
gay dudes.
Gay male hookup site. But yeah, I think that's hilarious that it tells you how many feet away, so, like, every time you're on Grindr, it's like, at this point, it's your neighbors.
You know where they are.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of neighbors.